Sly Media, with one only Mr. Sly Media right here. This right here is my review on Titans Season 4, Episode 3. Very, very good, solid episode of Titans. Like I said, the dark grittiness of Titans I love so much. We get that on full display this episode. Pretty much the episode leaves right where we're off right where we left off with the aftermath of them all fighting Mother Mayhem. They're trying to figure out who it is, why she's so powerful, and everything like that, trying to discover some magic about her and everything. So, mainly this episode, this main key point, what I got is we get an introduction to Jinx. Jinx, a DC comic supervillain, and all that, Dick Grayson decides to go to jail, go to prison to release her to help her out with magic because he doesn't know, of course, he's not familiar with magic, but he remembers her in Gotham and they have a history together. And he says, hey, maybe you can help me out with this magic, how to solve this and everything. The guards accidentally let her free her legs up. She's able to escape the prison and all that, everything like that, and sneak away from them. But Dick knew right where she was at and where she went. And she had this magic piece and everything like that. When him and Starfire end up finding her, Starfire ends up getting trapped when she opens it up and ends up becoming a statue and everything like that. And Dick is like, okay, hey, you gotta, how do we get this magic? How do we solve this? So long story short, we discover the backstory, the history they have, kind of had like a close buddy relationship sort of thing, but Dick had no choice but to turn her in because Jinx played him and everything. But what she's kind of also playing as well, because she all knew the whole time how to get the spell to let Corey free and all that, but it was a piece something she was missing. Something that it was a piece that was something she needed for some money because she owed a lot of debt. I think it was $5 million in debt that she owed. So she was like, hey, she was like, hey, I owe debt, I owe money, so that's why I'm doing this and everything like that. That's my reason for it. So he tells him that. So she tells him that, and all. And he said, I got the money right now. I'm like, dang. I'm like, Dick balling like that. Like Bruce Wayne got $1 million like that. Got M's in the bank. Like, yes, indeed, for real, for real. I hear that, but yeah. So he's pretty much just like, hey, I got the $5 million for you. If you help me out and learn how to solve this magic, help us defeat this villain and all that, which is of course Mother Mayhem, then for sure, you can most definitely, like, get this money and everything like that and clear your debt and all. Because pretty much they're going to this club and they run to this lady, and of course Dick takes down all her people, then takes her down, and then finds out that Jinx, pretty much could have the spell all the time to free Corey, but pretty much, like I said, she was just using him so she can get this thing for the money, get this piece and magic piece for some money she owed on because how much it's worth and all. So when Corey's in the statue, she one of her people talk to her and tell her about the future and everything like that. And I think it comes from a trailer from a trailer that I've seen. It sees something in a dream sequence where like Corey and Dick are together and they have a child and everything like that. Maybe that's what in a dream sequence when Corey's in the statue and all, that's what her spirit and that's what she sees and all and everything like that. Maybe that's what the lady was talking about, something we'll see further down the road, and we see Corey pretty much, her spirit and all that look different and everything because she sees her and Dick together and all that. And of course they did date in the comics, her and Starfire, as well as also in the cartoon movies and also in the TV show as well. They dated, of course, as well. Both TV shows they dated as well. So it's not surprising that they might put them two together and everything like that, especially this is like the last season of Titans. So maybe it was supposedly supposed to be last season of Titans. We don't know yet, but supposedly it might be the last season of Titans. But if it is, hey, it's had a good run. I've enjoyed this series a lot. One of my favorites. But I don't know. Let's hope not. This is not the end. Hopefully they go through and have a season 5 at least. Because the cartoon went through 5 seasons as well. So hopefully this live action go through 5 seasons also. But along with Doom Patrol, hopefully Doom Patrol will get like a season 4 as well and all that. We want all them shows to come back. For sure. Definitely want all them to come back. So, but after that sequence when they talk about teaming up together to take down Mother Mayhem, Starfire and Jinx and Dick Grayson and all that. Now we get to Guard and Raven. Raven feels different because she's not as powerful as powerful right now because Mother Mayhem took away her power or something like that. And she loves it. Feels so good. She feels so normal, not having to feel people's souls, people's energy or anything like that. So she's loving it. She's enjoying it. She's loving and enjoying it. I've really so much. Really enjoying it. Like she likes it a lot. Now also with Guard. With Guard, we see he's going through something like mentally and everything like that. He doesn't know what it is since he's been in Metropolis. He doesn't know what's going on, what's happening. So pretty much like he takes Raven to this area where like a bunch, dead bones of animals and all that and everything of dead creatures and all that, showing this is what he saw in his mind and his brain and everything like that when he turned into an animal. So he's wondering what this is about and what's going on with this. So we're getting a lot of Beast Boy, aka Guard, this season a lot, which I like it. I know the actor said that he wanted, Beast Boy to get more shine and all and everything like that this season, and he does. He's getting a lot of attention, a lot of shine. Definitely a lot of attention drawn to his character. A lot, this season he's showing a lot of growth as well and everything, which of course makes sense because, like I said, we got rid of all the other characters from last 2 seasons that we've seen. So like I said, they're pretty much focused on our core centerpiece of characters right now. So it makes sense that he's getting a lot of screen time, a lot of attention right now, and everything. Now we get with Superboy. Superboy and Tim are training because Dick says Tim, you got to train in order to get better and everything. So Superboy and Tim are training, and Superboy and them, they find out the clues to find out about Sebastian being in this area that he might be he's definitely gonna be Mother Mayhem's next attention, of course, for sure. And Mother Mayhem sneaks up on him and lies to him and pretend. Well, she uses his voice to pretend she's this guy she's this person that's intrigued by his game. You remember because he got turned down by the people at this firm he was at. She acts like she's one of them and gets him to come over there and all that and everything. But the most scary, most crucial scene of all is when Sebastian meets this guy. He thinks it's that guy again, and he grabs the scissors and pokes him, and then pokes him on himself in the eye with Mother Mayhem's spear. That just Mother Mayhem was a beast. Not only how she did that guard too as well, when she had the spider curl up on the guard and everything like that, take both of the guards down. In the first part of the episode we seen, but the scissors, oh my, that whole scene was just crucial right there, boy. When she did it like that, I'm like, man, oh man, dang. So that right there just hurt. But so we got to that part and everything like that. So he ends up getting arrested and everything like that because the people think it's him. He's the one that stabbed the guy with the scissors and everything. They don't believe he stabbed him himself and all that with him. And that's when Mother Mayhem and Sebastian have a talk with each other. She talks about where he's from, talks about hey, I've been watching you, I've been waiting on you, hey, I want you to come join us and everything like that. And she gets him to repeat these words back and forth. But right before she's finna do it and take him away, Superboy comes banging through the wall and grabs Sebastian and get him in the car and takes him away. And I'm like, sorry about that, y'all. But wow, when that happens, I'm just like, wow, oh my goodness. I'm like, dang. I'm like, wow, okay, Superboy a beast, but broke through that wall just like Connor should. He is Superboy. But right there when he does it, man, oh man, when that happens, like, dang, that really just had me like, oh man, that scene right there just epic. But Sebastian gets away and everything like that, and pretty much that's the end of the episode. Cause we do see, of course, a scene with Raven and Gar as well. But then that what I just talked about. So that's the end of this episode. But wow, very, very good, solid episode of Titans. I just want to get the main key points. As I'm kind of late on this review. I just talked about the main key points of this episode and everything. So I believe, of course, something happens with Connor as we see in the trailer. So I wonder what's going to happen. It's something like it seems like he's getting more angry and more vicious. The Lex side of him, the evil side of him, starting to come out more. Like he wanted to really fight Mother Mayhem himself and everything like that. I thought it was going to happen when he came in through the wall and grabbed Sebastian, but that is not what happened or anything like that. He just helped him take him away from her and everything. So but good solid episode of Titans. Like I said, I really hope we get a season 5 of this because I love this show. Between Dan and Arrow, it's probably my favorite superhero DC show. It's probably first is Arrow, then second is Titans, and third is probably Stargirl. I really do like Stargirl a lot. So the Flash I kind of given up on after season 3, so it's kind of Flash when I just kind of lost interest in the Flash. I'm still gonna watch the last season and all that. Probably won't do no reviews on it, but I will watch the last season of it because the very final season of the Flash. But I just kind of lost interest in the Flash. But Stargirl, Titans, and Arrow I've always been a fan of. So like I said, this is my second favorite DC show, superhero show, and DC show of all time. So not second superhero show because a lot of other superhero shows I like, but this is probably my second favorite DC show of all time. So like some love it, entertained, but I love the darkness of it and everything like that. I'm really loving this episode with magic, so I'm loving it, entertained by it for sure. So like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe button. This is Sly Media. This is my review on Titans season 4, episode 3. Like I said, definitely strong, good episode. Can't wait to see what's left and what's gonna happen. How it's gonna build up with everything that's going on this season. I hope to be entertained and enjoyed by it. I hope we get some surprising other characters show up in this season as well. I'm hoping to see that. I really cross my fingers. Hope we get Rose and Jericho, Deathstroke kids together. Hopefully we get that. I really am hoping for that, but I don't know. We might not get it, but cross my fingers. Hope we will. Man, like I always say, enjoy life. You have a good night. This is Slime Media. Check me out tomorrow because my review is going to be on Atlanta season 4, episode 10, the finale. I just watched it tonight, so I will do my review probably somewhere over the weekend for it since the last episode. I'll do my review on that. And check me out this weekend for my review on Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Heard it's good. Critics love it, so I'm definitely going to review on that. Probably going to see that on Sunday, so check out my review on that as well on Black Panther Wakanda Forever. That's coming up next. Atlanta, my season review on Atlanta, and my review on Black Panther Forever movie. So like I said, have a good night. This is Slime Media. I'm out.